wrapping up the entire tour. We're talking about seeing 9 colleges. We're talking about seeing the African American History Museum. What I want to ask y'all, and what I want y'all to think about, do over the course of what we experience together collectively and what y'all have seen, what have y'all learned about yourselves, about y'all blackness from the museum, and stepping on 9 different historically black colleges and universities?
This tour, it really helped me realize, like, about myself at least. So, like, I feel like I belong at HBCU. Like, at first, I really wanted to go to Temple, and then I seen, like, all these other, like, HBCUs. I was like, I don't want to go to Temple anymore. I want to go to HBCU. Like, yeah. Like, that really just changed my perspective on, like, colleges and universities entirely. So, yeah.
I love that.
Um, I feel like it gave me a sense of like how hard my culture has worked to get to the standing point that they are right now, and like I wouldn't be here if they didn't do so. And like you said previously, like how our people have like worked to like get to where they are, like how they have climbed that ladder multiple times just to get to where they are. Even though they have been knocked down, they still persevered through it. Anything, you could put us in a room with nothing and we're going to come out with something. And it just shows like I could really just going to all these colleges just really showed me like I could really do anything if I just put my mind to it.
Come on, Eric.
I really liked how multiple tour guides, they always like say like, oh, go to a HBCU because you can be a majority instead of a minority. And that really put a perspective in my mind because it just seems so just like you have a community and where like you need for like, you know, education wise and stuff like that. And it just really like put my mind into it for like a college and whatnot.
Taylor.
Can you come back to me?
Going on this HBCU college tour really opened my mind up on different colleges. It made me want to do better in school because these colleges I want to go to aren't taking slack.
Preach.
They're not. So my junior year, I'm going to set a couple goals for myself. So coming into my senior year, I can focus on me. I don't have to focus on other things. So that's really a lot. So like when the tour guides were talking about their average GPA and like the earlier you apply for scholarships, you get more. But when you apply, you also got to meet up to the standards of the scholarship. So that's something that I'm going to do my junior year for sure.
I'm proud of you. Go ahead, girl. That was good.
What I learned from this college tour was how much, as a community, as a black community, how much we thrive together and uplift each other, and how what's it called? And how the HBCUs want us to hold a higher standard to ourselves so we can thrive in the future and be better for the generations ahead. For the generations ahead of us.
Yes, that's big.
What this tour taught me was to keep an open mind on like every school, and just not judge off of like what you heard before and like what people think, and it's like make me do better for myself. Even like when they kept saying like the average grade was like a 2.0, that was trash. I think like a 3.5, going in with a good mindset.
Big. Good job.
Okay. Like what Christian said, like an open mindset, because at first I didn't want to go to college. Like, that was just nothing. I was just like, I don't like school. I don't like to learn. So I was like, what am I going for? But when I see the schools, I really like them. They give you a lot of opportunities. And it's not as, like, hard as people make it seem. Like, it's not so bad. So I think keeping an open mindset is really good because, yeah, I just think it's good. I think it made me feel like more like comfortable going to college like away from him because like
I kind of want my mom to move to the state that I go to college in, because I'm just scared, like, but, like, going to the HBCUs, like, it just made me feel like I'm going to have a family there. So I'm not really going to be alone. And, yeah.
Okay, so coming on a college tour, I wasn't really sure about, like, what I wanted to do in life yet, because, like, there's so much stuff to do, and, like, I just didn't really know. So going on a college tour, and I don't like big groups, so I didn't really want to go to college for real, because I don't really like big crowds, so I just didn't think I would fit in. But going to the HBCUs, I felt like I would fit in with the HBCU more, because I go to a white school, so, like, I don't really fit in with it. But going to a black school, I feel like it would be better. It would feel like home. But, yeah, I have to figure out what I want to do, so, yeah.
With me going on a college tour, with me being a junior, I felt like it was really important for me to lock in, and that's really why I was in the front most of the time. So I could really, get all the information that I need, because, it's almost time for me to, start making decisions on my own. And I really but I really seen how HBCUs are a community, but also you have to be able to be there for yourself, and be the leader. Be a leader for yourself and make decisions on your own, which you can go to your community for, but at the end of the day, it's only you living your life. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make decisions for yourself. And I seen how you really can't go off everybody's perspective on, and you have to kind of see stuff for yourself, because I heard a lot of things about a lot of the colleges that we saw, and I had a totally different perspective. So I'm really glad that I went, and I'm really grateful for the experience.
Good job.
Good job.
For me, coming into this college tour, I really thought I was going to be confused, because I knew I wanted to go to college, but I really did no research on it, none of that. From what I've heard, or what I usually hear, I heard HBCUs have little to no funding. So when I came and I saw how much they thrive and how big their campuses are and how pretty and how much they thrive in the subjects and their most popular majors and all of that, it made me like, wow, this is like not like this is not what I've heard about it. So it was nice seeing how much they thrive and how lively the campuses are. I don't really know what else to say, because I'm just really
But to your point, Tanaya, you know how often in life they don't give African American people enough credit for what we do? Of course they're not going to tell you how dope the campus is. Of course they're going to put the negative out about how expensive it is. Of course, because that's always been the narrative. Always. If you go back to the beginning of time, that's always
every chance they get.
That's always been the narrative. Like Mr. Mike said, they don't appreciate and they don't give us credit for what we do. So I'm happy you're able to do your own research, and I'm happy you're able to see for yourself, so that this is a possibility for you. It is somewhere you can see yourself. It is somewhere that you could be proud to say, I am an HBCU alumni. So I'm happy you got a chance to experience that. I'm happy all of you have a chance to experience, and that's all I ever wanted. I didn't expect for you guys to come and be like, I'm going to Morgan State, I'm going to Spelman. That was not the goal for this tour. The goal was to give you exposure, to see beyond your city, to see beyond your state, to see beyond what colleges you see within your city, to see people like you who live and thrive in a safe environment.
And see how dope we are collectively as one.
Clap it up for yourself.